Hiya, I'm Zach, aka Interplanetary Criminal, and I'm doing Locked On Signatures. I'm also doing the 4th compilation for Locked On called Through the Night, coming out in March. It's got ʀᴜᴏᴏᴜ, DJ Cosworth, Introspect, Perception, High Rise, myself, Ollie Ran, Main Phase, Cja, Bakey, and many more. Cool. So the first record I'm going to be talking about today is लब featuring Rumpus, which is Scorpion Recordings, a subsidiary of Ghost Recordings, which is LB's label. Yeah, I think it's a good start just because for a while I was starting my sets with it. It's just got a really sick intro with an MC over it. It's a good way to start the set. It kind of gets people moving their body a little bit. LB's a legend. He influences my music a lot. And yeah, it's just a really, really great record. I also bought this off Perception, who's on the compilation as well. It was really hard to get a hold of at the time, but it's a little bit more accessible now. But I was proud when I had it at the time because it's like £100 plus. It's not anymore. Yeah, that's लब. This one is Double G, Get Loose. Funnily enough, I was just in my hotel yesterday and I was going through my want list on Discogs. And I just saw this and I saw that the record store, which was like 100 yards down from my hotel, Tone Records in Hackney, had it in stock. So I just bought it this morning, but it's such a sick record. A lot of my drums are kind of influenced by this record, and it's like probably the best use of a brandy sample. That sample's used in so many garage tunes, but it's just executed really well in this. So yeah, that's Get Loose, 2000 it came out on Hi-Fi. Big record. Big tune. Let me have a little look. This record here, I don't have much information on it actually. All I know is it's by two people, Dipper and ʀᴏ. Just Say No.
I took this line, I felt that was the drug.
I really like the artwork, and both sides of the record are kind of monologues from taking cocaine and, you know, drugs. The clubs love it. But it's just a really sick garage record. Probably one of my favorites actually. It's not too hard. It's got this amazing sort of like melody over the top of it and just a really playful bass line. I don't really get to play it out much because it's kind of tame, but if I do like an All Night Long or something, this one's... It never comes out the bag even though I don't play it. But come summer parties next year, daytime things, this one's coming out. Yeah, Just Say No. So this record is also in my bag all the time. It's by Mad Flex, Music and Me, Groove Chronicles remix. There's something about it which actually right now is sort of like what's heavily influencing the sort of style we're making in terms of 4/4. It's really fast but really light-hearted, and it came out on Groove Chronicles label, DPR Records. But yeah, this is a sick tune, and like I said, it's when the bass kind of kicks in, it's just a really sexy tune actually. But yeah, I really enjoy playing this when I get a chance to. Sweet. So this record, the Wide Boys, I had to whittle it down which Wide Boys tune I wanted to bring, to be honest. I'm a really big fan of them because they just know how to make a sick club tune that just rolls. But this one, Stand and Deliver, the 4 to the floor mix. Sort of like kind of stripped back, but all you really need in a garage tune, it's literally just drums and like that pan that's used in UK garage and just a really heavy kick and a vocal. But this one, as soon as you drop it and it has that break, without a doubt people are always just like, you know what I mean? So yeah, Stand and Deliver, Wide Boys, the 4 to the floor remix, big tune. Let's have a little look. I'll do this one, why not? So this record, New Birth, Anytime. Probably my favourite Locked On tune and one of the best garage tunes ever, really. You'll know it, everyone knows it. It's one of them that's like, as soon as you hear that saxophone, everyone kind of just sings along. Look at the old Locked On artwork, it just looks mega, and as soon as you pull it out, everyone knows it's like business. It's very close to my heart, this record. But yeah, New Birth, Anytime. Okay, so this one, we're gonna take it to some speed garage. Now, this record is by Willie Styles and it came out on Speed Sessions Volume 7. It was like 2004 it came out, but basically this is an anthem, Yellow Brick Road. I had my eyes on it for a while, and as soon as it came in, it was just a straight cop. And funnily enough, I bought it off Jamie Duggan without knowing. He sort of gave his collection to John B.O.T.A, who's in Yorkshire, who's a big bassline legend as well, and it somehow made its way to me, which I think is very sweet. Big up Jamie Duggan, and yeah, this record, as soon as you play it, it has everyone just crying in the club, you know, it's one of them ones. Big tune, the Yellow Brick Road especially, that's the one. Cool, so this last record is probably one of the hardest records, maybe not now, but at the time, I really wanted this record. And actually, there was a lot of records in the process, but this one inspired B.O.T.A, I think, definitely the most, and it's by Mika, Sexy Eyes, and it's the organ mix. It was basically produced by the legend Big Ange. You know, I remember asking so many people to get this for me. I was asking Short Airs at ďᴜᴜ to get a copy in, and I was never able to get it until one popped up in a store in Bradford, and I felt so lucky to get a copy. I always wanted to make a tune like it, and I think B.O.T.A is the closest I'll ever get to it. Happy days, you know. Yeah, Mika, Sexy Eyes, organ mix. This one wasn't that expensive, actually, you know. I think I paid around £50 for it, which is not the most I've paid for a record, let me tell you that now. I'd probably say the most I paid up to now is about 150, which actually isn't that much in the comparison to what I've seen. Well, maybe I've paid more, but I remember at the time that one was a bit like, oh, dearie me. That one was Bubble and Twist, F Off Productions, Volume 3. Bubble and twist, to the right, to the bubble and twist. Bubble and twist. Bring it. I don't usually bring it out with me, you know, so we've definitely looked at records a bit more expensive than that, but this is the thing now is, you know, you speak to a lot of people that have been collecting records over time, especially the older generation of DJs, and they will refuse to pay over a certain amount for records because you were able to get them for so cheap back in the day. It almost feels wrong that there's people out there that are putting records on there for like 100, 200, 300, I've seen one for £1,000 I really want, but you know, I don't think I'll ever let someone pay them. And I don't think he really wants to sell the record either because you put it on for a ridiculous price. So yeah, I think 150 is my cap unless it's something I really wanted. I don't like to mention how much I'd probably pay, but if it's a tune that really stands out, I'd be willing to drop some serious money on it. If I knew that it was gonna be the standout. But yeah, you've been watching Locked On Signatures with me at Interplanetary Criminal. Thank you, Locked On, for having me. It's been a pleasure. And yeah, just look out for the compilation and yeah, see you later.